see everybody flourish in life.
It is a divine mission.
Now that is life-changing.
Change is coming.
This might be a further step in looking at how leaders of faith can work more closely with those in Parliament to better ensure gender equality for women and girls, both in our country and across the world.
Women represent half the world's population, perform nearly 2/3 of the world's work hours, receive 10% of the world's income, and own 1% of the world's property. And that's why at Christian Aid we often say that poverty has a woman's face.
Without education, they would have no future. So I started talking to their families. I went from tent to tent to tell parents not to marry their girls. They needed teachers, not husbands. They started to call me the Malala of Syria.
On issues such as child early and forced marriage, because that denies women the opportunity to make their contribution in the world. That's the reason why we want to tackle FGM, that's the reason why we want to tackle violence against women and girls, and that's the reason why we want to tackle modern slavery, because all of those are symbols of the same problem, which is actually seeing people by their gender identity rather than their humanity.
We stand on the shoulders of so many women and men, past and present, who believe that change is not only possible, but can be made unstoppable. At a time when one of the most powerful political leaders in the world has been known to boast of his ability to sexually assault women with impunity, that is an important narrative to hold on to.
So faith leaders are in a very strong position to be challenging harmful cultural norms and practices. We've already seen how they can make a difference in dismantling stigma around HIV/AIDS. And also in helping families to let go of centuries-old cultural practices that were adding to the spread of the Ebola virus. We've seen what can be done. The potential of faith leaders in making enabling environments for women and girls for gender justice is enormous.
If a mother is sentenced to over 6 months, her housing benefit will stop and she will lose the family home. Her children will be in the care of family members or the local authority. However, when she is released, she will only be eligible for single person's housing as her children aren't in her care. Then she can't get her children back because she does not have adequate accommodation. This is a terrible catch-22 situation. Bishop Rachel and the Diocese of Gloucester have been so supportive of the Nelson Trust, and they've given us the use of a house in Gloucester so that we're able to reunite mothers with their children following release from prison. The first woman is now in the house and she has been reunited with her young boys aged 4 and 7. Without that house, those children would still be in care and are likely to have been adopted. Now that is life-changing.
It doesn't matter if we are men or women, Muslim or Christian. We believe that girls and boys, men and women have equal rights.
How is what I'm doing affecting relationships? Am I using all of who I am to empower and build others up? Or am I using the power that I have to diminish and dominate? We all have a choice to make. What will yours be?
Thank you.